Glorious day to you, my friends. Thank you for another glorious day. Kuchika arhatnaniri aratakatiri aratata. I'm feeling the energies of the new moon tomorrow. It is Tuesday, March 1st. It's Mardi Gras Carnival. And although Carnival is associated with Christianity, it is a pre-Christian pagan festival. It's a prepare for springtime festival. And getting ready for Ascension, a farewell to flesh. Basically of the earthly ways and adopting more spiritual ways. And we're counting down to the Equinox. And this Equinox is all about ascension. Your ascension, the collective ascension. And it's an invitation from the universe to become the ascended master that is your true, authentic self. The Equinox is on 3/20/2022 at 11:33 a.m. 11's a master number. '33 is a master number of the Ascended Masters. And it's letting us know that you are the master magician of your reality. And this new moon tomorrow is all about alignment with joy and abundance for personal, material, spiritual, and collective growth. But what triggered this video, the sustenance of persistent harmony. It's the Shakti energy, it's the holy fire, it's the divine flow. But what triggered it was mountain pose in yoga. In Sanskrit, it's called Tadasana. But to me, I more resonate with the other term, samastiti. Balanced stance. Where sama means same, equal, balanced, harmony. And sthiti is stand, but more importantly, it's stability, persistence, like a mountain. And also important, it's consistency. And while looking it up on the Wisdom Lib, they call samastihi the Shakti of sustenance. Because when you're standing there, all you're doing is breathing. But you're standing in your power. Gee, didn't we talk about that with Vesta? Standing in your power. Standing in your stability. And they also call it the maintenance of the world. Because when you are balanced, in harmony, in your power, you're sending out that vibration to the rest of the world, to humanity, to the collective. And it raises the vibration of the collective. So sa is the breath in and ma is not. It's a divine feminine term. It means the mother. It's the moon. It means reflection. There's a whole bunch of other definitions of Ma that are so important. Sama really means to breathe in the nothingness, the no-thingness. And they want to talk about the chakras for a second. In our mind. And the thoughts that go in our mind. Our thoughts create our realities. And what happens is that when our thought comes in, when somebody does something, so let's go to being fearful, attacking, and experiencing fear. When someone else does something like attacking, we can observe it. We don't have to choose fear as a response. We might choose safety and run, fight or flight. But fear is an attachment to an idea. We have observed this attack. How we handle it, how we react to it. We see this fearful act, this attack, and we attach ideas to it. We give it more meaning than it actually has. And we create our own fear. We are the creators of the fear. We are the creators of the blockage of the root chakra and the sacral chakra, the guilt. We are creating that guilt in our own minds. We're attaching new meaning, additional meaning, to the idea of what was happening. And the solar plexus, the shame. We've accepted other people's idea of belief systems and that we should feel shame in this instance based on this thought that came in. We have attached shame to it. And in the heart, our grief. We're attaching the grief to it. We're creating it and attaching it to it. We're giving this situation more meaning than it had before we observed it. In the throat, the truth is obscured by our lies and the lies we tell ourselves and the lies that we tell other people because we're attaching more meaning to the situation. In the third eye, this illusion, this Maya, that which is not, that sums it all up. We have attached meaning to something, changing its definition from what it really is to some idea of fear or blockage or separation. And the crown. What have we been doing this entire time? We've been attaching a created meaning, a meaning created in our minds. We've been attaching it to what is, what has happened. And we're changing our experience because of it. Interestingly, the soul star chakra and the earth star chakra, there's really no blockage to them. We either engage in them or not engage in them based on our intention. We allow the divine flow. We allow the goddess to show us everything. And when we connect into the earth star, we're enacting the law of one. When connecting into the soul star, we're enacting the law of one. So kutukaryata achikitiyara tahtaryata. And the song that instantly popped into my mind when they were talking about how we attach meaning to what's not is Pragagan. My mind is my enemy. And the lyrics are pretty interesting as well, and we can think of our mind as our enemy, or we could think of our mind as simply something that has its own ideas. It is not anything that needs to be controlled, because when we say our mind is our enemy, it can also be our greatest friend. You can choose where to focus. You can choose to simply allow it to be what it is and not create any new meaning for it. Appreciate it for what it is. On some level. But again, back to samastiti. The breath in and the breath out. And sthiti, it reduces down to the sa and the ha, the breath in and the breath out, and the ti, which is a divine feminine term that literally means she. But it's all about allowing your true authentic self. And when we're in Tadasana, mountain pose, or standing still, balanced, in harmony with ourselves, in harmony with all the ideas that we somehow observe, allowing them to be what they are, our soul is its true authentic self. It sustains itself. Spirit sustains the body, the Shakti. The Shakti of sustenance, the allowing it to be what it is, allowing it to be its own form, because we have observed it. And now a little light language and some light codes and water codes to help us get back into alignment and allow this sustenance of harmony, because this sustenance of harmony is persistent. It knows no bounds of time. It is always there for us when we align. Nata artikierta haetuto rushayo. Tukur husa achiata anasaka heti tukuro. Kuchakata arnanariti kachata tukur sohoya. Sahakatia ratata nananaria rataya. Kototo kuchakata kitiara. Hatara hatakaska achiti kurara watahor. Katakaria nanara tukuhusa. Katakati tiara natakashka atakahasati tioro. Hutukura ta chikarskanani. Asahata hatakari hisgananiyarataha. Norohotota hashawata utuku. Kanananiyariyaratakahiyatiriara. Hanahira. Atakawahi hisa. Ayakanananiyaratatitiria. Hakanahayatata tatitoro. Kotukuna nara taskahi toro. Tiarana tatakashihi. Atananahiraha. Kashahatati karyara sananariro. Achihiara hana hea sasai. Tuaha kachichiara. Unahai heara hataki. Achahara hesataka. Kotakar hana takushki. Archkaska na harahati tigarata. Kutukuru husanari arata ashikaska hisaka yatatare hartanani arata. Kutukur hanata kaska asasisi arahanayata. Katakari hanahasa asisi artakaya. Kutuna harawata tikira sahai. Nihira hatata kasha. Arhatahashi arana heatira. Kutuku nis hatata kachikitiki arahasata kai. Kashahanata katakiri ara. Kuraharwata turashai. Kanahatati arata ashikahasata korwa. Inor hatata shikatatike aha. Arshkanati atika roa chuhuru. Kashahananari yarda. Nihara hataska he. Archkanahar hasa hasiki arana hatakati yarata. Kunarwa hasa chikarasu. Kachiharahana hasisi. Niharata arhakashahi akaihi so horta chikararata kanari ratoko. Kachihanati arhata katiara sahanana niara. Niarata takatira. Kuchukuna nariara nanayara. Aha nahatikiara. Katura harwa hatatiara. Kashikanati tikia. Atakati tukurba. Kashahatata kariharana. Atahachito rohorona ariakisha. Iskononor hortor hatakai hatakari aratakaskanata tidiarata. You are the master magician. Chikata hariananar orokoriroto. And the wind confirms. Set your intention. Niharahata chikarawato kurto karnawari arahaniniriata. And allow the universe to deliver it without additional attachment. It will come. Nata ariharanadiarata. Kotuta kashahya natari. Sahaurata chikura. Niara hanananati arata haskanananiarata. Mahalo, my friends. May the divine breath be in you. Neorata chikita hana arehartakatara. Shikutu korawaha nananiria rata. Konananiria rahananayara. Kushukuru hutukura sananiarata. So I thank you, my friends, for sharing in my highest bliss. Sihata takachikira tatura. And make it a great day. Because why would you leave it up to anyone else?